welcome to darkness and a short stream, I hope. Well, unfortunately, I didn't really set up myself for rating. I was watching one person and they had technical difficulties. So, well, doing this.
Arknights.
Okay, well, from what I did last time, I'm currently maxed out. I'm currently ready to do the quest to, well, rank up the outpost up to 3. That's the only thing that isn't changed right now. Now the string's full again. I have to be... Well, I'll just leave it there. Since batteries need to be produced in large numbers, at least these batteries. I don't have the green stuff I had when I made the other ones, where I could waste a bunch on that Christmas tree-esque setup and recover the green stuff in a matter of just like 6 hours. It would have recovered. But right now, the green stuff is being used to make batteries. Half of it's being used to make batteries. Well, I guess technically, in one plant, half of it's being used to make the batteries, and another plant is using equivalently a whole, whatever is this one's making to make batteries. So at the end, and then the third one is being used to make rocks. Okay, without further ado, let's go off and do that quest. I think it would just be talking to this guy. Yeah, I'm right here. I don't see what's going on. I was expecting there to be more dialogue.
It's over. It's all over.
Goodness gracious me. Did you guys detonate a huge bomb or something? There was some noise during the wee hours at this place. We came here and... this is what we found.
Well, I guess you did guys have a civil war earlier. A war that you guys didn't even bother helping fighting, and I had to do everything.
80% of our construction material stockpile and prefabs have been damaged. How are we supposed to build anything?
Wait, did I give you a whole bunch of batteries? Enough to power a place for like... maybe like 2 days or so? Unless I gave them like 50,000, oh, like almost, let's see, almost 60,000 batteries and some red circuits, red parts.
Look on the bright side of life, Dog Nerd. We're in the wild, hilly countryside. Things get broken all the time. Tell your bosses you'll have major delays. They won't blame anyone.
Happy now, Mr. Longtall? Speaking of which, this sabotage looks pretty familiar to me.
You're accusing me? Why would I even move my bomb and break your scrap? Blighted waste of stuff!
Maybe someone needs a reminder. Building the farm at Qingbo Stockade is going to benefit his people. This isn't just a prank. It's an act of malice that someone will regret later. Now, if someone confesses, we'll... Hey! Where are you going?
Shut it. Saw that coming from a mile away. Your accusations are freaking old and obvious. Just go and type your report, dork. Snobbish stuck-ups. Can't talk nonsense to him.
Uh-oh, there he goes. Edmund, maybe we should talk to Hulao about this sitch. Maybe this is the third dare. He makes some trouble for us and sees if we can solve it. That would be a test of our skills. If Lanto really wasted stuff like this, our chief would have more than a word with him. But he's acting weird. A good fellow of his temper won't just walk away and brood.
There.
So, what do people think about Talos 2? Looking back, the civilization band has come a long way.
We don't have time for that. Stop talking about it. What you just... I don't care what I just asked. It's a rhetorical question.
Hey, look! Drag marks. Here. Let's follow them and see where they end up at. Angaloy? I've never seen them along this path before. Maybe they came here from elsewhere?
Darn it, water. That water
See
killed.
that? The last crate of goods. No human could have pulled this off.
The devil's work. It's the equipment. They broke all of it. Components for assembling the farm complex. We furnished them with low-frequency acoustic emitters. They're meant to deter beasts. Gotta order another batch of them.
Peter beasts? Is that a joke? They dragged the stuff all the way here. I think it does a better job as a beast lure.
Oh, I guess you're also going to say that it lured in all those Angaloid, right? People who don't know how things work should keep their unscientific opinions to themselves.
Easy for you to say that, since this isn't your turn.
Dude, this is nothing personal. The scientific principles of acoustic deterrence are quite complicated.
Trying to mislead me with your scientific mumbo-jumbo? Again? Bet you never cared if the stockade lives or dies. Typical William Bugger crap. I smelled it once and remember the stink. You double-crossing stock-ups never cared about the small folks.
You're making baseless accusations. You know what happened back then? The Tianshi came here to build a city with zero support. You stockaders just stood by and watched. We don't owe your stockade anything. In fact, we Tianshi endured and defeated that disaster 10 years ago on our own. We've been most accommodating in this joint project, but I guess asking someone for common decency is too much.
Endure the disaster on your own, huh? You know how many of our them died that time? I wonder how that calamity blew up in our face. Oh, it's the freaking Tianshi and their crazy-ass experiments. You brought it upon us.
Whatever, old man. Guess you have a book of grudges. Look, we Tianshi have to keep both disasters and bandits at bay. We can't spread our forces everywhere.
First, you think about the contents of the storyline we just went through, which is more or less about race. I guess might as well just say racism. And this guy's like, oh no, I'm gonna decide against going to war because of a grudge. And now here he is, being, well, racist. This guy also being racist. I will just call it that. I may be wrong, but they're just like, oh, you're this person. Or I guess it could be class, the class system of thing. But regardless, it's a bit weird. Like, why wasn't this out before that quest line?
Bandits? Dork, you talking about us? Nobody even call us bandits. Not until you raise that silly wall of yours.
No, that's not what it... Ugh. Why do I even bother? You're so unreasonable.
Well, this seems like a good time to restock our key materials. Let's settle down and rest before we discuss the next steps of our operation.
I'll let you off this time, cause Dark Mask and his crew are here. Remember, the third dare isn't over yet.
Dark Mask is merely dismissed. You called me a him. Let's see, I just need 10,000 more tickets, and then I will have guaranteed. Well, technically, I guess I will only need. Oh, yeah, well, since I have already 10 tickets up here, I only need 40,000. No, I don't have to do my math again. No, yeah, no, 4,000. I only need 4,000 more tickets to have a guaranteed banner character. Counting the tickets I have at the moment. But again, well, also if you count the, if I do get these free 10 tickets, then that would reduce it again, and I would have enough. Since I already did one, like if I, but that's if I have enough. Of course, we'll see standard this one only has standard banner tickets. The white tickets. Now. Because the last time it didn't have the white tickets added in, but not very many on here. Unfortunately, so let's see how many are actually on here. Let's see, that's free tickets. Six tickets. Six tickets. That's it all. It seems. Which isn't really that much. I think what if I'm going to compare it to other gacha games I play, I think what you get a little bit more of these better ones. And if you want upgrade, you would have gotten some of the permanent poll. You would have gotten the permanent poll tickets as well. Oh well, not my place to judge, I guess. I guess I should really do some of these. I'll do those off stream. I do some more polls. That's out on debate if I do more polls on that subject. Oh, I guess I'll just do basic polls if I don't. Free basic polls if I don't.
Hey, look over there. Isn't that Longtoe?
If I don't find anything I particularly want. Oh no, right, it wasn't this guy who was in the street. It was that blue-haired bald guy right there.
Longtoe found himself a bunch of scraps right after he came back. Told us he'll take care of the rest of the building project. A wave of stubborn probably hit him in his head again.
Drughead's trash machines are luring beasts into our turf. I won't let him build our farm with his stupid toys.
A bit, I guess. He and his crew fixed and built plenty of stuff in the stockade. Even the water wheels.
Hey, stop fooling around with it. Machine housing can be anything you like, but we need a true technician to work on the pumping and power generator modules.
You trying to discredit me? This is just a pump for sprinkling water and poop. How hard can it be?
Poop and sprinklers.
What? You think we are cave people who can't even make fire? Your lack of faith is
Carpentry is a totally different field of expertise. You've built some impressive farmhouses, but originium machines are an entirely different matter. Exactly. You should... Wait, hold on. I didn't say...
What? Ah, are you making fun of me?
What? Edmund, that's not what I... But Longtoe is still up there. Keep poking Mangler Beast and he might just snap. Sure, he might have certain skills, but this is a major project. Maybe we should discuss.
Hey, dog nerd! If I get this done on my own, I'll adopt you as my grandkid and treat you like one, and vice versa. Gave me enough for this dare?
Grandkid? Ha! You? I think you're bound to fail. Go ahead and do your stuff, son. I mean, grandson.
All right, grab the stuff. Watch and learn, kid.
Oh yeah, and here it is asking for red parts. Good thing I made some. Okay, I'll just grab it from this machine.
Flonto! You sure you can do this?
When did I ever mess up, huh? Keep your eyes peeled!
Oh, man. Now I know why Mom gave me that look when I attempted to cook my first meal.
Hey! Longto! You okay up there? You're really far off the ground.
Oh, this? Far? If you wanna know, I'm enjoying the cool, refreshing breeze.
It's also
No,
wet.
It's just that I think you left your wrench here.
But, I don't need no wrench. Dark Mask, I gotta fix up the insides of this contraption. I'll give you the numbers. You do the tricking for me.
Let's see what. Looks like only wants one here. So doing it this formation would be make them both angry. So definitely need to have this at the bottom. No, that won't work.
Red wire, blue, yellow, green? What the hell? A gray one! Duck Nerd, since when did you guys change the cable layout? Are you trying to cheat that scan?
Cheat? What on earth? It's just a technical upgrade. Hold on. What did you dismantle? What are you looking at?
So, Enman, if Longto is planning to work through the night, we have to keep our eyes on him.
You will keep your eyes on him. I shall sleep.
Got it! The palm is running! Alright, baby boy, got anything to say?
The generator is actually supplying power. What did you do?
Pipe and wire connections! See? We can build our own stuff!
Can't believe you have all these tricks up your sleeve. Dang, that was an automated control chip.
Ha, yeah! So, what's the pressure-sensitive circuit for?
What? Don't tell me you didn't connect that.
Whoa, that's a lot of steam. The entire place is shaking too.
What? How? What?
The entire thing will be utterly destroyed if this goes on. I'm heading up. Stay here and keep your eyes on the machines and facilities.
Now stop! I made a few improvised connections. It might get worse if you make changes to them.
Thanks, genius. Now help me get it fixed. Enman, I need your help. Check the terminal and adjust the parameters, please.
Can I just run? Also, this thing doesn't really look like it's steaming. I'm disappointed to actually make it look steaming. And also, were these guys not being flung off? They're just
Only by walking upon
probably
the land
standing here.
can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life.
I don't have time for this.
Is what Enfield is fighting for.
Don't have time. Why are you saying that right now when things are going horrifically wrong? Okay, let's see. Or it could be the other way around.
Well, never expected to see a...
The pump got overloaded because it wasn't getting any signals from the pressure-sensitive circuit. Say, who taught you how to rig originium circuitries? You barely know how to read.
Hi. The city dump site is full of useful stuff. I dismantle hundreds of them every year. I might be unlettered, but the stockade has a collection of wisdom rhymes. We have our own tricks for metal smithing, weaving, and machine cobbling.
Wisdom rhymes of the stockade. They might be basic knowledge and science left behind by the Yenese pioneers. Even then, the fact that they have survived all those years as an oral tradition, it's a remarkable achievement.
We're not just talking about cogwheels, axles, or other mechanical analogs. These are originium formulas and digital signals. By Talos, is this guy a natural or what?
So I guess we're all safe for now?
I really don't want to accept this contraption of questionable components, but I gotta state the obvious. It's actually running pretty well.
Enough with your nonsense. It works, it runs, and it's reminding someone to call me his grandsire.
Excuse me? Need I remind you that I had to save your sorry ass? It was me who prevented us from being—
Well, how about some compromising? You could...
Like hell, I'd claim him as family.
Regardless, we can finally conclude this phase of the construction project. However, I'm still a little concerned. Those construction materials, what could have sabotaged them?
Too bad we don't get to see her face, so we can... Well, we've waited properly for 1 or 2 patches before we get to see it upgraded again, for the story to be concluded. Now the tower is taller. Of course, now the staircase right here is completely... It's been removed, and now... What was there in the staircase? Alright, new early morning. Not good.
Onward, team.
I can't fit any more towers in this space. If
We face it together.
Hold fast. The dawn is near.
I'll have to remove some things. I really want to keep up these yellow towers just for this thing over here. Actually, I think it's going to this here. I only have what? Okay, it looks like there's a power problem over here. What's going on over here? Must have removed the tower by accident. This tower's not retrieving any power either. It's in range. Okay, I just have this. Okay, this is one of the... There. There we go. I must... Oh, I think I get it. It was one I had the other set up for the towers over here for defense. And this frees up a slot from removing that tower outside of the village area. Down here. Still have this thing here. This thing is spewing water when... I thought about filling this thing up with sewage. Then not suited to the other liquid, which I would only need 60 of it, which would be easy enough to get. Alright. And now I'm level 9. All additional things will be going towards... The only thing this thing gave me was bill increasements. I'd rather have had some increased purity in the city area. So that I could, well... increase up my blue rocks supplies up to at least being able to supply four plants with the blue material. Since, as said before, I only have enough blue material to supply 3 machines without materials dipping. Right now I have enough to get excess blue material, but not enough to sustain 4 machines. Sustain 4 machines. I have enough to have a surplus with 3 machines, but not 4. And I believe I am harvesting enough red materials to supply enough for 4 machines. 4 to 5 machines. Yep, 4 machines. Purple battery still needs away. This thing will be a while before it upgrades. That second variant of the battery has been added. I'll swap it over to them. I'll have to take some serious rewiring in order to get my other battery plant to be producing these batteries. Again, I'll move over my plant of making those rocks over here, if possible, and produce but still produce the more advanced batteries over there. Should I now start making this stuff? No, I need to get another circuit plant up and running, which I did plan on making as soon as I move the plant over. Should I move it over now? But then again, I was having surplus of 1 material, but... Again, I'd rather wait until after I get some more... With a yield of 8, consumption of 2, only 1 plant is you. So in essence... half of the batteries from one planet is being used for power. Really wish there was more blue ore rather than one plot. Which is another thing, I have to wait till purple batteries max out. Since the most optimal point since I need the blue powder in order to, well, make the batteries. I can connect this thing up. There, let's fill it up completely. And there. When it becomes time, when this thing maxes out over here, we'll also want to max that. Wait until after. Ugh. Okay, sorry, back. Back. Oh yeah, and after looking at things, I figured, oh no, I didn't do the character missions, that thing. It just felt so much was the character mission but after looking at this thing's current request, yeah, one of these must be a character quest, while the other one, one of the characters. At least I'm thinking. Who knows? Oh well, I will start one of them. Oh. Weird, I'm gonna come back over here of all things. Well, I guess it makes it easy for people who start. I guess never mind, I am wrong. Maybe what I did was the character mission for the tiger girl, and I was right. Based on it plopping me over here. Did they just make hers part of the main story? Or did I just accidentally just do it? Well, maybe I was right about her character mission just being tied into the... Oh look, here it is, right after the main story. And you're just told to do it right away. Really just like it goes to that urgent thing right away. Important, yet this thing doesn't get me unlocking anything. Again, I won't bother trying to get her, but the other one is the fox wolf lady coming out. That in wave 2 is a different story.
This is the entrance of the generator gangway, but it's blocked. We can't get through. Enmin, we need to look for another way in. This is the place, Enmin. You can jump on these boxes to go inside.
Hardcore, but I already cleared for this place.
Why are there so many Angoloi outside? I can't even call for help.
Whoa. Didn't expect to find Angoloi still running around. Enmin, hear that? I think someone's inside.
Whoa, you smashed those rock buggers. Thank goodness we got a master like you around.
I guess space Texas exists.
No. We're making a living doing odd jobs for them Woosters. Things were fine until a ton of Buggerloids suddenly showed up from nowhere.
At Space Brooklyn.
We thought we could just stay low and wait for the buggers to leave, but they stayed around. Hell, even more of the Buggerloids started showing up.
That's right. Those Buggerloids started gathering at this place.
I heard some Endfield company was carrying out crazy tests here. Well, those tests must have lured the Bugaloids in.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that one, too. That's some wicked stuff.
Well, rumors like this happen every now and then. And Min, should we try to clear things up?
Why do I have to?
Totally agree. We'll be more convincing once we take care of the problems.
Really, guys, need better security. If Angeloids got in here.
So, what do people think about Talos 2? Looking back.
Polika is a rhetorical question. Stop, we don't have time.
So many Angloids here. The situation does seem abnormal. I hope we can find some actual clues here.
God, can't really dislike dog targeting sometimes.
Nicely done, Edmin. Contacted nearby personnel and asked them about Cynthia. Everyone said she went—
Help! Help! I'm here! Here's our chance!
Okay, you're Steve. Lead the way, Steve.
Edmin, we got company.
I just cleaned up here.
Here's our chance! Can't stop! In position! Face your ass! Can't stop me!
Brilliant strategy.
We cleared out the nearby areas. This place should be safe for now.
Rumors? That is just a baseless accusation. I've never heard about the Angloi being attracted to our facilities. But the numbers of Angloi in the vicinity are—
How about making a list? You know, things you can only find here, not anywhere else on the base. Then we can go through the list one by one.
Well, we have plenty of things like that around here. If they could attract the Angloi, it would have happened ages ago. Oh! There's a new pulse generator that just arrived. It's probably still running. We just assembled the instrument, but never had time to pay attention to it.
I just performed a scan. Angeloid activity did not change. Huh. Okay. I guess that wasn't the cause.
Sounds like a great idea. Wait, you actually know Andre? I've never seen you in the hub base before. Wait, does that mean you're the administrator? Oh, but Director Chen, what brings you here?
You didn't respond for a while. I was getting worried, so I thought I'd drop by to check. But since our administrator is around, I believe the problem is now history. The Angeloi tend to focus on the activity of nearby organisms, Nevertheless, this particular anchorfall happened to be unusually destructive. It would be a stretch to claim there's nothing special about it.
No matter what the cause is, we have a spreading rumor. It claims that Enfield testing has led to the Angloid problem.
We got hit by an unexpected disaster. People are bound to panic and get suspicious. Endman, I have a team shipping a batch of disaster relief supplies to this place, but I need someone to do the explaining and stop the rumors. It must be someone that the locals are willing to trust. Thank you so much for helping, Endman. So, I guess we'll meet you at the base.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Enfield is fighting for.
You here for the supplies?
Yeah, I heard they got some food and stuff. But I'm a little worried about monsters nearby.
Me too. The rocky crawlers in the Endfield base gave me a heart attack. Now they're handing out this weird gadget. No idea what it does. Maybe it's dangerous?
Endman, we really need your help. I've explained it to them like 6 times. But these people always find a way to cook up new rumors.
It's you! The hero who saved us!
Not just us, bud. She saved a whole lot of Woosters as well.
Since you're the one who said it.
We could never figure out the Wooster tech, or the Enfield tech. But you know science, and you can really fight. You definitely have our trust.
Action turns out to be the most convincing argument. Good people, once you head home, tell your friends and family about this place. We'll be handing out disaster relief supplies here.
Thank you. We'll definitely spread the word.
Yeah, you did me a huge favor there, Endman. We're lucky nothing else happened. I need to talk to Andre once I head back. Instead of spending time on his personal hobbies, he should be investigating these anomalous Angeloid.
You're asking an owl to take things seriously? Okay, that was short. So yeah, I have to perceive. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh well, I guess I'll take care of this next stream. Now I'll just move myself back to the power plant. Oh, not power plant, I mean back to here. For the time being. Hopefully before the next patch happens, I hope to have max capacity on the battery 2s. No, that's probably unlikely since I would only have one plant working on them since if I get my plant working, stupid, working properly as I want it, I'd be only having a single plant doing it. Since I need I need 2 of these to make the beef. We need 2 of these into 1 of these. But yep. This is not even filling it, but I put it here in case. But this thing is completely filled to the brim. In theory, I could attempt to feed this into another one of these. The problem is I would need more green stuff, which would require another plant to be supplying it. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna remove this thing from the sequence. What's going on? I'll build another one of these plants to make more dirt blocks. this purple plant once it finally reaches its true final cap. Probably going to have to go, like, here's version 3 of the green batteries. Again, I wish to have a battery that lasts longer for 40 seconds. Because I was back to this plant here. It would take a lot of re-engineering in order to make the version 2 batteries. I guess if I remove this, I could have it feed it. Move this balloon thing one over. I could have it do one, but then I would need 2 plants making rocks. Which would mean I would need to optimize it, I would need this thing 2 times over, well, in the more perfected way that I'm envisioning. So this would be a complete stream. Again, I'm only doing this current setup because, well, I want to save space. Well, this is more or less... I'm not ready to go into full production mode of the second tier battery. It will take a couple of months. It will probably take a couple of weeks before I get back to a healthy amount, since this needs to get back up to 50,000 at least before I reconfigure this plant to battery 2. But the problem is, I also need to get this thing reconfigured and pumping out these rocks, the green rocks, out at the same rate the green stuff comes out. I can probably, and if I can get, well, a stable flow of these green rocks coming out, it would also mean a stable supply of sewage to supply the other pump. So I would not need a second red rock thing. I would only need it to start up the machinery. Meaning I can just I just need one up to, well, quickly jumpstart it. Well, I guess technically not, since some of it would flow from this one into the second one, which then will get powered up. Still, we want to make the max amount of number of red bottles with all the liquids that currently can make but water. I'm somewhat tempted to get some bottles of that other stuff. No, why not? Grab 100 of those bottles. And I want problem is this liquid. I guess that those liquids can wait. Well, this thing's now a lot more stable. Since I'm diverting half of the sewage into this. Well, in theory, I could be pumping it into another... Let me think about that. In theory, I could be... Instead of pumping into this, I could be pumping it into another one of these. Let's see, do I have enough? No, right. Not enough room for me to needle my construction back here. Unless I move this plant forward by one. Maybe. But I would have to move this. No. Work. I'd also need to advance this plant by 1 square forward as well. No, 2 squares forward. Giving enough space for this thing to noodle its way over. Of course, once that happens, then I can easily move these guys out. Guess I'll just remove you guys. That at least gives me 100 more batteries. Nope, don't do it. There. Okay, this will at least give me an outlet for the green liquid. But I will need water. A water source to supply the water. Unfortunately, all the water sources here have been claimed. And this is only if I can't figure out a way to snake the green stuff over having another output. Again, but well, I still would need to re-engineer this. Since I would need an output that can link up to this, and the best one would be moving this the blue one out of the way. Having, let's see, this thing advance to slot 2 with the green rocks coming from here. I would have to erase this storage unit. To be able to complete the movement, I guess. Have to say. Let's see, move that from there right now. Ah, stupid. No, I can do that. Discard. Move. Alright, got stupid ores blocking. there. I can still leave that right there, since I'll be just going right. Since it will just run right through this thing. Into there. There. That should do it. But again, I would need another plant in order to make it. So probably I have to wait till like the next version. And hope for the next version comes with a new IPC area and an increasement to the amount of Skyforges. Would probably have to wait 2 patches for another Skyforge upgrade. In essence, 2 Skyforges just to make a quick amount of blue of the green rocks. But this still doesn't ease the need for the green stuff. I guess if this... Let's see. I guess if I let's see. Move all of this to the right by 1 square, it would also work. Since if this all moves 1 square right, I can snake the green stuff through then a bit. Well, until I run into... until I run into this. Or then I'll be having that dilemma again. Let's see here, let's see how to re-engineer this. This and this. Oh, right. Yep. That's what's going on. There we go. This lets me sneak it through, but all until I get to this point, where it then gets, unfortunately, jammed again. If I can move this thing up by 1 square, I can move this thing up by 1 square. Let's see. Put that there. There. Oh, but then I can't move this thing up 1 square. Oh. No. Still won't be able to get bypast this. This shredder can be moved up to 1 square, but... Oh wait, it can. But I will need to adjust. Alright, it's not an IPC area, so I can't move it. There we go. Yep, that, and there. And it's still in line of getting power from that. There! Now I can get the line of green material through. In order to make another one of those plants. And I guess from here I'd be feeding a red material in order to make the plant. And then I guess its endpoint would be here as well. Or I guess I can use more boxes again. Huh. So let's leave that box there for in case I need more powder. Well, time to dump my garbage like every other dumb idiot. Done it. I missed. Oh well, next time I stream this I'll hopefully complete those 2 side stories. Just have to figure out what I'm going to do with these 2 lines, this section here, and this wall line if I manage to move this contraption, hold that contraption to the other AIC area downpost. Theory, most of it could stay, like the original equipment here. It would just be this section right here, which would be leaving. Since it's connected to this, the Forge of the Sky. And when I do change that plant, I could have it being fed the green stuff from over there. Well, more or less, since one of these would be clearing out. Well, yeah, we just feeding it from over there. And transferring it through the pipes. Oh well, until next time, thanks for coming. I hope you had a pleasant time.